Hello, everyone, and welcome into Week 4 of the Raymond Monica Show. We are once again joined by our guest, Coach Monica. And, Coach, last week came off a bit of a tough loss against Lock Haven. What happened in that game?
Well, very tough loss. We had some opportunities, and we came up short on some. But basically, it came down to pretty much almost the last play of the game where they ran a reverse, throw back to the quarterback, and he threw it up, and they made the play and scored there at the end of the game. Very tough loss, but the game's not won on one play. There's a whole bunch of plays throughout the game that we had opportunities, and we're working this week to get them corrected.
Right, so you had a new quarterback at his first start last week, Anthony. How did you think he played in that performance?
I thought Anthony did a good job, pretty solid. I thought he ran the ball extremely well. Got out of some bad situations when he dropped back to pass and got us some first downs. And, I'm looking forward to seeing how much he improves this week.
So you had a receiver, Trenton Smith. He had a great touchdown catch in the corner of the end zone on one play. It's his second year in the program. What steps have you seen from his first year to his second year that have allowed him to improve so much?
Well, last year he's trying to learn different things. The biggest thing I see, he's a lot more confident. He's a lot stronger running the football. He's catching the ball a lot better than he did last year, and but you notice it at practice also. Yesterday he made a very good catch there in 7-on-7, and he's getting better and better.
Right, absolutely. So a player that we've talked about multiple times on this program, Khalil Owens, actually went down during the game, and a true freshman, Kalon Simmons, had to step into that role. How do you think he performed?
Well, I think Kalon did a really good job running the football. We've been noticing it since camp. He's gotten better and better. I think some of the runs we had early on kind of opened up some of the holes for him in the second half. I know Khalil had some really tough yardage there in the first half, and then Coach Speckman and Coach Rizzo did a good job figuring out what they were trying to do, defensively, and helped us with the running game the second half.
Right, so your top corner, Che, who's been sick all week, was able to get into the game, and he had a big pick in the third quarter. What did you think about his performance as well?
Well, when you watch Che at practice, I was noticing it last night, the effort that he gives and, trying to pay attention to detail and things on the field. There's no question, he's much better this year than he was last year, and I expect him to get better and better throughout the season.
So starting this week, going up to Gannon, you start PSAC West play. What are your thoughts on what you have to do to be successful this season?
Well, it's all about us. That's what I preach to the guys each and every day. It's how we prepare each and every day, all the way up to kickoff. I think that's very important. And, it doesn't matter what you've done to this point. It doesn't matter what you do from here on out in the PSAC West. So excited about it and looking forward to going to Gannon.
Awesome. So last question for you here, Coach. Joining you after the show is going to be junior defensive end Jake Tarburton. He has had a hot start to the season, and what have you seen from him in practice and going into this year that's let him be this successful?
Well, you can back up from when I got here. He's always worked hard. He's gotten stronger in the weight room and has gained some weight. The thing about it, you can count on him each and every day at practice. He's on a lot of special teams. He does things at practice that you don't, maybe a block kick, protecting on a punt team, a whole bunch of different things that probably go unnoticed throughout the game. But, he does a lot for us with this program.
Thank you so much, Coach. And now on to Jake Tarburton. And now we welcome Jake Tarburton onto the program. He's a junior defensive end for Clarion, and he wears number 42 on that field. So, Jake, this is your third year with the program. And you started all 11 games as a sophomore last year. What has that continuity with one program done to help you succeed?
Playing 11 games, it's huge for a team. You just grow that chemistry with your defense, and you just continue to go out to practice every day and give it your all. And eventually you're going to keep getting better and better throughout the season.
Right, so this year you have two new defensive line coaches, Coach Wilson and Coach Sepp. What have they brought into the coaching room that's helped you improve your game?
Coach Wilson and Coach Sepp have been a huge help for us, just in everything, defensive Indy, just always pushing us to get better and just always watch film and just always find a way to get better.
Right, so this year you've kind of gotten off to a hot start this year. You have 1.5 sacks already through the first 3 games, and you have 6 quarterback hits. What has led to that success so far?
It just starts in practice. It's all how we practice. If we practice hard in the week, we know it's going to be a lot easier in the game, and we just got to continue to work and hopefully improve.
Right, so you're about to start play against the PSAC coming up this week at Gannon. What's one thing you're looking to improve on for the rest of the season?
I think it's just missed assignments. There's a few plays here and there that we could just, if we make them, then we could easily be a 3-0 team. But we just got to get off to a hot start against Gannon and just bring it in.
Awesome, Jake. Thank you so much for your time. Go Golden Eagles and wings up.